Oh, I need some water. Good morning. Oh, God. Tap the screen, y'all. We trying to get this motel help. I'm in a rush today, so I hope it goes well. There's a story time in my bio if you're interested. Now, who the fuck did that? I ask, as I know that I live the fuck alone. Only I could have done that dumb shit. No, seriously, who the fuck is always doing something? I'm I'm about to fucking snap out. So please beware. Listen to me. Listen. I don't got time for this dumb shit. I just got this fucking inhaler refilled. I just took it. So where the fuck is it? Like, I'm really not in the fucking mood to play these games or nothing. Because I'm really starting to believe some weird shit. And once I get in my fucking head, there's really no coming down. Oh, thank God I was in my own fucking head. Because like I said, there is no way to come the fuck down. And who put that there? Never in my life does things fall into... There's a hidden pocket inside of my book bag I've never used a day in my life. And it's literally hidden, like it's on the side. And this shit was in there along with my headphones for work. Get the fuck out of here. That's so random. Get the fuck out of here. I hate when... Don't y'all hate when that shit happens? I've learned to start talking myself down before I crash the fuck out. Because it's likely that it's all in my head. Good morning, yo. How you feel? Yeah, this COVID been tearing my ass up. It was like hell not having it. It was like hell not having that shit because for a couple of days I couldn't get my prescription filled. But then I ended up going to the hospital for some other complications with my other health, and we just ended up getting everything crossed out right then and there and getting all my meds filled. Good morning, y'all. We got a goal of 54 today. I'm in a rush a little bit. So if anybody would like to help, I gratefully appreciate you. I have Chime, PayPal, and Zelle. Is my scar gonna go away better or no? I don't know. For real, for real. I haven't been focusing on fixing my scar lately. I've been focusing on some other shit. This is like the only best thing about being able to cut your own hair is that you don't gotta pay. But then also, the worst thing about being the one who cuts your own hair is constantly touching this shit up every 2 days. It's just a whole bunch of work. I don't think cocoa fucking butter is gonna help with the keloid, but I appreciate you doing everything you can to try and help. Do you see what the fuck? All right, leave me alone. Please shut up. Cause at first I was trying to be cool. Just leave me alone. I don't feel like I'm in a really good mood. I just don't feel like being annoyed. I'm a very Scorpio goth person. I'm not like the type of person with like too much patience for too much shit. So I need some common sense being used right now from y'all. This moan. You need to learn how to fucking spell. You got that autocorrect right there in front of you. I used to do that. Are people still putting lines in eyebrows? I just did that when I did my green hair though. I mostly low key did that shit though to see if I would ever pierce my jaw. Then why don't you go count your money in your home and leave me the fuck alone, nigga? I usually do my face with a eyebrow razor, but I don't have none, and I need to touch this up, so. Can y'all tap the screen, comment, and share? I'm really worried about my motel goal. Not really what everybody else is talking about at all. I'm gonna be very blunt. I've been came on here and said that I'm in a rush. So like I don't really know what more y'all want from me. Good shit. That's good enough. Hey, thank you. We just got 4, so we 50 off. I'm doing good, how are you? Just touch my hair up. I'm trying to get help with the motel. If y'all men only clean yourself up when you got somewhere to go, that's the issue why you don't get pussy. This is a every 2 days ritual. That's why I learned how to cut my hair myself, do all that shit so I can stay clean, not have to worry about the money for it. Get yourself a clipper set. I dye my hair. I do everything myself. My tattoos, my piercings, haircuts, hair dyes. I ain't trying to be a pick-me. I really do this shit. I low-key hate it because I'm lazy, so. But this economy is too expensive. I just do this to make sure my face is smooth. You do faded or just line them? I did all every haircut I do myself. This at first was too short, but my hair grows back fast, so it's the proper length that I wanted in the first place. So I'm hype about that. But everything is a learning experience. I learned from the last time. I learned what gauge, which gauge clippers I need and shit. So everything is a learning experience. I never fail. I just elevate. Personally. You motherfuckers. Okay. Okay. There's a guard on it. Really. You can't. I mean, if you're going overboard, maybe you could, but I don't see the purpose of going overboard. It's my godmother's name. My guardian angel. What the fuck? If you get anything other than Apollo or the cedar sage, I don't really fuck with you. It's fucking blue. This is fucking crazy, man. It bugs me. It does bug me for some reason. Like it. It's not green. I'm doing good though. Aqua could be accepted for sure. Hey. What's up? Can y'all tap the screen? We're trying to raise 50 for the motel room. I got Chime, PayPal, Enzo. I'm just a short boy. You get what you get. I don't got shoes on right now. That's the fit. If anyone would like to help, that'd be great. We are trying to get help with emergency funds for a motel room. I think I'm about to start wearing lip gloss again. Somebody told me I should start wearing makeup again when I showed them pictures. And I was like, no, I'm bashful. No, I'm bashful. Yo. There's too many fucking weirdos in here just staring at me, dog. I'm not feeling it. I got too much shit to do today. I don't really got no time. If y'all not helping for the goal, talking about the goal, or interacting for the goal, you're really wasting my fucking time being in here. That's just truly how I feel. No cap. That was like a 5. You did not make me mad. But thank you for apologizing. But there's no need. Now I'm bashful because I'm not mad. That didn't come from the pit of my gut, or it would have been louder, but I got what I needed to get out. We are trying to get emergency help with the motel. That is the only thing that this live is about. If anybody would like to help, I got Chime, PayPal, and Zelle. I gotta fucking get some anti-itch cream for my fucking neck. This has been irritating me all night. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's just been itching me like right here. It's red. I am raising 50 for the let me change this, by the way. For the motel, that is the only thing this live stream is about. I'm in a rush today. I have a lot to do, so. Patty, thank you. Thank y'all. Y'all are beautiful. Going good so far. I'm in a rush trying to get help with this motel room. That's really the only thing this live stream is about, so that I can try and get some help from y'all to pay for the room, so I can be smooth sailing for the day. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Good morning. Thank you. I have Chime, PayPal, and Zelle right now. I do have a friend who has a CA. I can try and share the live to her. I don't know if you'll still be in here, even if she comes in, but we'll see. I appreciate you for asking that, though. That's super kind. Thank you. Trying to get help with 50 for the motel room, guys. I have Chime, PayPal, and Zelle if anybody is interested in helping. I'm in a bit of a rush today, so hopefully we get the help. Thank you. Appreciate that. I definitely will. Y'all, I'm trying to get help with this motel. I really don't care about anything else y'all have to say. I keep repeating it. I'm not even looking at the fucking screen, bro. I mean, come on. For one day, I wish people would just lock in, help if you're gonna help, or just go and scroll if you're gonna not help. For one day. Like, genuinely. I don't know. You're here now, so how was you blocked? Nope. No sports, no politics, no religion. It's like, no. That's what my favorite bar says. I have a Chime, PayPal, and Zelle. I appreciate you for asking me that, though, babe. Sweet angel. Hope you have a great Tuesday. Welcoming y'all. I'm trying to raise $50 for the motel room for today. I'm in a bit of a rush today because I have some things to do. Very important. But if anybody would be caring enough to help out with anything in today's goal, I have a Chime, a PayPal, and a Zelle. If you are oh so kind. If you have questions that are pertaining to the goal or why I need the goal, ask them. If they're appropriate, I will answer them. If y'all want a story time on how I got in this position, click on my page. There's a story time in the bio. Someone asked me for Zelle. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that. Trying to multitask. And thank you to the person who asked for the Zelle and being willing to help me. I really do appreciate that. It's so weird. Hold on. I'm gonna put it on the screen. For some reason, it's not trying to let me put my shit on here. Hold on, I'm gonna figure out a way to do it though. Period. Every number that's on this screen is the Zelle. So ignore the special characters, right? Just the numbers. That's the number for the Zelle. These people can play with their mammy. Don't play with me. I will find a way for anything. And if y'all want to, y'all can comment that in the comments for me too. All the numbers. Because y'all can put it in there. I just can't put it in there. Thank you. I appreciate you. That is the Zelle that's pinned. And the name comes up, last name Pittman. It's okay. I'm trying to get help with this room for today. Yeah, I really appreciate you, Aries. Thank you so much. That's like super supportive for the chat. Thank you. If you're in here lusting over what I could have looked like as a female, then just do that. But don't come in here asking me no questions like, do I ever wish I could go? No, shut the fuck up. I wouldn't have a fucking beard, no titties, and a whole bald head if I did. That's just a question that lustful, DL, questionable people be asking us, and I hate that shit. That's one of my least favorite questions. I don't give a damn. But thanks for letting me know, I guess. We don't give a fuck about this shit. Good morning. I'm trying to get help with 50 for the motel room. If anybody would like to help, I do have Chime, PayPal, and Zelle. I appreciate you. That's the only thing this live stream is about. I'm not doing anything more than raising for the emergency motel room that I need. Look, I am nice to who needs to be nice to. I don't give a fuck about viewers. I don't. All that, oh, I'm viewing you, you need to be nice to me. I don't give a fuck. People viewed Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King, bruh. People viewed Jesus. I don't give a fuck. And then people are the same people who stoned them and watched that man get shot. I don't care about what you're watching. It's about what you're doing. The people who have came in here and been supportive have got nothing but love and appreciation from me. The people who are in here being odd get the same exact energy. I'm also very stern on the fact that I need help with my motel, and that's what this is for, and it will not be distracted by anything else. You got a problem? Cry wee all the way home. I don't know why you would sit in here if you think that I'm not nice. Like I said earlier, because your fascination. Like, you're one of the literal weirdo DLs I've ever seen in my fucking life. I hate that shit. You can always, like, the reason why I'm being so ignorant with this motherfucker is, as a trans man and anybody else in the LGBTQI, you can tell that he's a fetishized DL. And that feisty one just, like, hit it off. Like, they think that they're being cute. They think they're flirting. I really don't fuck with you. You're kind. I don't like you. Go worry about that baby and that profile picture, not why trans men do what they do. Because I'm sure you got a baby mother somewhere in the fucking room cooking breakfast for you, taking care of your kid, and you're on TikTok live questioning and teasing a trans man. What the fuck? Stop embarrassing that fucking woman and that baby. Ugh. I need a tissue. Hold on. Speak your truth. My truth. Mine. Hi. You're super sweet from what I've witnessed until they come for you. I appreciate that. Oh no. Also, I just realized I don't give a fuck about how it comes out. This is crusty as fuck for a reason. We are $50 away from the motel goal. I've chimed PayPal and Zelle if anybody is willing to help me out. If you have questions about why I need to go or whatever, they're appropriate, I'll answer them. If you're wondering how I got in this situation, there is a story time in my bio. For the people who are watching via the screen recording, my real page is Ghostboy Roy, GHOSTBOYROY. You can come over here, click on that page, and read the bio for the story time. Thank you. You're beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm trying to get help with the motel room for today, and I'm in a rush. So if anybody would like to help, I gratefully appreciate you. How are you a beautiful black woman speaking on the black community in 2025, being in a motel and not having a home? Have you forgot where you've came from, where your ancestors come from? Are you comfortable? Anyway, beautiful black woman, you completely and continuously continue being brainwashed and failing your community, and I'm going to continue to pray that you stay beautiful and wake the fuck up. Leave me alone, coon. Thank you. Cool? Cool. Because I don't got time for all that. That's that internal projection on something. And I'm just going to tell y'all to be beautiful and leave me the fuck alone. Haircut and dye brows asking for money. I do everything myself. Y'all must not have talent other than sitting here or screen recording somebody. I just lined my hair up on live stream just because I cut my own shit, dye my own shit, pierce my own shit, tattoo my own shit. It's not green. It's blue. You care because you're here. You care. You care. Thank you guys. I appreciate your compliments. I hope y'all all know that you're fucking amazing. Yeah, I just came from that live only because he said his at. Yeah, because people really think that that's my real page. If anybody's watching the screen recording, you want to come watch me, my Ghostboy Roy. GHOSTBOYROY. That's my main page. You can come over here. That way you don't have to worry about clips. You can just watch the real live in the flesh and come up with your own opinion. But I also don't care about screen recorders. They put my name out there. Why did I cut my hair? Free will. No way. Wait, that says received, not... No way. Wait, that says received, not... Oh my gosh, it's one of my mutuals. Thank you so much, guys. We got the motel goal. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You don't have to comment, but I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you for helping me before. I know that God is doing amazing things right now. I appreciate you for being a vessel from God once again. And thank you. I love the blue too. I think I'm going to keep it for a little bit. I have been really, really adoring this. How am I? I'm doing well. How are you? Good morning. Thank you, God. Thank you. These birds just watching me. I love that. My favorite thing is like the things that these people who screen record me or whatever do to try and get a reaction. So earlier, somebody was like, "Oh, I'm loving the green," and I yelled. Well, I didn't yell, but I'm Italian and black, so my humor is not like everybody else's. I also don't give a fuck how people feel about my fucking humor. It's mine, and so I was like, "It's not fucking green." It's not. It's just not. And she was like, "I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you mad." And I'm like, "I'm not mad. I'm literally joking." But I guess because I raised my voice, people thought that was a trigger. So now if you notice, like, people just keep coming here saying, like, green. It's that's not going to make me snap out. I was literally joking with her. What's wrong with y'all? Like, the bait, what do you call it? Rage baiting is just a mental illness, in my opinion. Leave people alone. Just leave people alone. Thank you. I'm happy to be able to see again. Good morning. How are you? I see such a difference this year has made. I really appreciate you for saying that. I don't think that you understand. I don't even think I understood how much I needed to hear that from somebody other than me. I don't even, and you know what? I don't even think that it's that they don't have a sense of humor. I think that they just don't want to humanize me. It's simply the fact that everything I do is a opportunity of dehumanization for them, and they will not allow me to be human. Like, they will not allow me to be human at all in their mind and anything. I could cough and sneeze and I'm gonna do like anything. Like, it doesn't matter. And it's just so odd. It's so odd, the obsession of dehumanization when we all bleed the same and these people are also behind a screen. But I've been on a path of minding my own fucking business. Even when the other business kind of minds me, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't watch those people who screen record me. I don't go to their pages. My mods do report them and make sure that they're try to get them out here. I don't care. Like, I just don't even care for it. I used to entertain, and then I realized this is way too much of my energy being given out right now. Like you said, they have 1,000 viewers apparently on their live stream. I have 71. I don't care. You know, I realize, and you would think that that would make me mad. It doesn't, because I got what I needed, right? God blessed me, and that was my goal of this live stream. My goal of this live stream was to get help that I needed and then go about my day. Oh, thank you so much for your help. Thank you. Welcome in. You know, if that's what they have to do to get viewers is use me, then that tells me that I'm still doing something right. Because it might not be here, but somewhere, right? Somebody else is watching. There are 1,000 viewers. Put it in perspective. My goal is to become an entertainer, right? I graduated from Performing Arts High School. That tells me that if I ever, and it's really, life is really all about your own perception. I could be mad that there are 1,000 people watching me in a negative manner, not on my page, or I can think, hey, if you ever got your ass up and went and did some auditions, there could be people all over that you don't know watching you on a TV screen. Because obviously you're entertaining enough for 1K people to watch, whether it be here or not. See, I'm not going to know if other people are watching me on TV, but I know I'm going to be on TV. It's an opportunity. Everything is an opportunity. That just shows me that I have potential for something. But starting is the hardest part. God bless y'all, though. I am so blessed this morning. I'm extremely blessed this morning. I got some doctor's appointment to go to, so I'm very blessed to have the MOTEL. I'm just blessed. I'm happy. Very happy. I hope everybody else is having a happy morning. It's like 8:53 for me a.m. I stepped in something wet, I think. I hate this feeling in my foot. I'm gonna put my shoes on. Pennsyltucky. They have pumpkin, by the way. Don't know if anyone cares. Pumpkin spice oatmeal cream pies these days, so. This mucus from the long COVID's getting thicker and thicker, but I did get more medication. But I should I gotta get some water. I have food stamps, but none of these stores around here take food stamps because it's bougie. So, well, they just prescribed me some new meds because other ones wasn't working, and the mucus is just getting thicker and thicker and messing with my actual breathing to the point where my asthma pump isn't doing much. But they said that this should start to break it down, and if it doesn't, then to go back. There are no corner stores around here. When I have to catch the bus, I will walk down to the Giant. A gas station. The gas station is like maybe like 20 minutes up the road. There's a store right here, but they don't take no EBT. And the other store that does take EBT is the Halal Turkish Mart over there. But they don't got no water. They only got their drinks, which is okay. The water is only like $1 over here, and a mutual did send me something, so I'll be able to get a water. Get water. Get to. because I got a tool. But yeah, there's oatmeal cream pies that are pumpkin spice. I don't really know how I feel about them. I haven't been really feeling sweet things, but I couldn't pass it up because I had to get my mom some candy corn. And they were like right next to it. They also had these pumpkin cookies, though. I feel like I should have got those rather than the oatmeal cream pies, because I think that they may have tasted better. But I'm not wasting my food stamps on more than one snack. So I'm just gonna eat these. And I got this. It disappeared. I literally don't know where I'm at. I'm gonna put these in my mom's box in my storage bin, where I have all of her stuff at, cause she loved candy corn in the autumn time, and she could eat a whole bag just for dinner. Like, and she didn't want nobody else to touch these candy corn, mind you. These are fucking disgusting. Nobody's gonna touch this candy fucking corn. Promise. Who's eating this shit, dude? And this is like the exact brand she specifically had to get. So if y'all know anything, or if y'all relate to her, put it in the comments section, because I don't think anybody likes candy corn. That was always something so unique about my mom. It's sweet that you got it because it reminds you of her. Yes, I always get her offerings. I get her a Coke once a week and pour it out. She prefers a nice canned Coke over a bottle Coke. Or sometimes she would get up and drive all the way to McDonald's just because she needed a taste of a fountain, as she would say. Coke. My mom only drank Coke her whole life until she got older and got really sick. Then she started drinking a little bit of water. But water really was not a part of her diet at all. At all. It was like literally Coke. Like every day, all day. It was really bad. But nobody said anything because that was just her. Until she got older. Right? So now, which is so funny, is that a lot of like my aunt and stuff, like even me, like I don't really drink soda too much. I have a Sprite, but plus a lot of colored sodas break my face out because growing up, like we all used to have like our own soda. So my mom would drink Coke, my aunt would drink Pepsi, I would drink strawberry soda by Fanta. So every time we would go grocery shopping, everybody would get their sodas, and we would keep them in our rooms, and those were our things. So it was like that type of vibe. And then we went to really not drinking sodas at all. But my mom drank Cokes to the day she died, literally. It was a real addiction. I love a good Coke. Got one at least every day. Diet Coke is like my current day. And I see a lot of that, though, online. I'm seeing a lot of people like, gotta have a Diet Coke. And like, y'all are probably like drinking it, though, with your meals. Like, you're probably in like ingesting a bit of fucking water or something, maybe something else, right? And then you're probably having a Coke throughout the day, or like a Diet Coke when you go out to drink. Not go out to drink, go out to eat or something like that. No, it was like all day, every day. Like we did. My mom had an alarm, and I tell this story multiple times. My mom had an alarm clock, and my dad had an alarm clock. My mom was always the first person to wake up. We'd never heard her alarm clock. She would always wake up before her alarm clock, but we knew she was up because we would hear the Coke can open and she'd be sitting on the side of her bed with the Newport 100 long and she'd start to cough. And I was up. To nut. Because once that cigarette was done, she was going to get up and come to everybody's room and go, "Get up, it's time for school." And I would be the one, I was smart. I was much smarter than all my siblings. And that's probably why me and my mom really didn't, like, she didn't really like me a lot. She loved me, but she didn't like me. Like, she sent me away a lot. My mom could never get over on me with her, like, army tactics. My mom's military. None of that. Well, my whole family's military, but none of that. I was her match. Is that what you call it? Kind of? Like, I was her match. And so whenever I would hear that Coke can and everything, I would get up because my mom would take waking us up every morning as an opportunity to look in our rooms, see what the fuck was wrong, see if our clothes wasn't folded up. And my room was on the 3rd floor. I told y'all that story. I had the room that mimicked the master bedroom. So whenever I heard that Coke can up, I was up and getting in the shower. That way she ain't have to walk up the steps and wake me the fuck up. She wasn't seeing nothing in my room. So what my mom would do when I was younger, my mom would wait until I was at an after school program. And when I became a teenager, she waited until I was in juvie because I had to go to juvie when me and my sister fought. And she ransacked my whole room. Like, she would wait. She would have to, yeah, I did beat her at home. She would have to wait until I was gone. Like, I would be staying the weekend at my aunt's house or something, and I would come back and my whole room would be rearranged, clothes folded up. Yeah, and I found this. Yeah, and I found that. Yeah, and this. And you was eating in your room again, all of my bowls. Weird shit. But if I was in that house, no, no, no. And she hated it. She hated it. She used to tell me I was her worst one. Mind you, I am literally the only one out of all of my siblings who's never been to prison, didn't do anything drastic, left her house at 18 when she died with her oldest kids living with her and their family. I am the only one, and like, because she really, like, I really raised myself, really. So I think it's so funny that she hated how independent I was and hated how much I used to beat her at her own game, but she kind of pushed me to that because all of my other siblings, even if they were older than me, they always needed more attention than me, or they was always getting into some type of trouble that needed her attention more. And then by the time all of them was out the house or in prison, she was going through menopause and depression, and I was in my preteens to teenagers, the only one in the house. So she wasn't really talking to me. Her room door was always closed. Like, I would come home from school and try to say hi to my mom. I told y'all that story before. And my mom would snap out on me. Like, I knew to not even speak to my mom because I would knock on her door and be like, "Hey, Mom." She's like, "What?" I'm like, "Oh, nothing. I'm fine. What do you need? Do you need anything?" "No, I just got back from school." "Okay. Can you shut my door?" Okay. Like, all that. So it was like, y'all hate me for doing my own thing and not really fucking with y'all, but y'all didn't fuck with me first. And then when y'all wanted to fuck with me, I was already in the groove of y'all not fucking with me. And now I'm a teenager about to be 17, 18, and y'all want to shoot the shit like we have always been close. Y'all, what the fuck? So then I just became the most worstest kid in the whole wide world. I'm the only kid who went to a performing arts high school that I got myself into. I'm the only kid that really didn't go to college on time. Even though I wasn't supported, I did sign language, ASL, since I was 5 in church, started in church when all of my siblings and all of my cousins quit. I was the only one who kept it going. Like, I was only genuinely, and that's why I've always known I've been a good person. Like, it's never bothered me because my mom has always only told me I was her worst child because I was her smartest child. And that's what made me not depressed about that shit no more, because I was the smartest one. I was the only one who could make her mad because she couldn't get me. I was like, even when I would get like spankings, I'm just gonna use that word so that TikTok doesn't flag me. I was a type to, I have a very strong pain tolerance, as y'all can imagine. My mom would like to do like off guard shit. Like, so if I would get in trouble, my mom's favorite thing for like all of my other siblings, she'd just get them right then and there. But for me, my therapist hates me telling this story because my therapist was like, that's actually not funny. Like, this makes my blood boil when you tell me these things. But I think it's, I don't know, I think it's funny now. My mom would be like, I owe you a lick. Like, if I pissed my mom off or like if I did something in school, I would never get like the repercussions. So all my siblings thought that I had it easy because she would literally just be like, I owe you a lick. And she'd go about her day. Like, everything was fine, nothing happened. I go about my day, no restrictions, nothing. My mom, it just be weird. Like, I remember one time, like a whole 2 months had went by, right? And I don't know to this day what pissed her off or what got her mad, or I don't even know if I was the person who got her mad this day. But she woke me up for school one morning. I was in the shower, and then once I got out the shower, my mom waited until I went to my room, and then she came in with her belt, and she was like, and I told you that you had a lick come in, didn't I? And I got whooped right as I got out the shower before school. But I, like, months had went by. Like, it was like she just enjoyed to get me the most off guard because that's when I'd be the most vulnerable. So now I'm always on my toes, bitch. So now I'm always on my toes, bitch. You did that. Don't ever let anyone tell you shit. Yeah, I've grown so far to be able to tell these stories and like testimony and not like feel bad for myself or nothing, because I feel like a lot of it simply came to me because I wasn't as worse as anybody else. You feel me? I think I did pretty good. And oh my God, and that's another thing. Like, yesterday, I was out by the grocery store because I had to pick up this prescription, and I saw someone I went to school with, and you know, he was driving a car or whatever, and I had my book bag, and I was a little embarrassed at first. I'm not gonna lie, I don't get embarrassed, but this was like somebody who used to like bully me. Believe it or not, I used to be bullied. And it was kind of embarrassing, and for a few seconds it put me into like a weird mind state, but I'm super proud that I literally sat there and I was like, you know what, no, you are doing the best that you can with what you were given. And that was the first time I've ever said that to me, like about like not driving, like everything, just like everything. And I knew, like, I also started to think about like his support system and his family and things like that, because he used to live like right up the block from me, which is why he was always so close to like tease me and shit when we were younger, because we would all play on the same block. And I'm just like, no, like, you don't need to be jealous of that. You don't need to be insecure that you're not in that type of car or that you're not like that. Like, you are literally doing the best with what you were given. Be kind to yourself, just as kind as you are to others. And I have to tell myself that a lot, because I find myself being extremely giving and extremely kind to other people, but I am never kind to myself. And I think it's because I haven't really cared or loved myself. But as of lately, and being so isolated, and I think with my mom being gone and not having anyone to overly please anymore or be anyone's spinel or anyone's entertainment or always wonder how she feels or like about me or anything, I've learned to kind of put that onto myself. And I'm slowly, like really starting to love myself. Like, even on this TikTok live, like, I will cuss y'all the fuck out. Like, I will stand up for my fucking self in the middle of begging for what I need, because I know who I am. And I know that this situation doesn't determine who I am as a person. And like my hidden talents and like where I'm really supposed to be, like, it's all kind of coming back to me in a way. Like, it comes in waves. I still get super, obviously, y'all say, I still get super depressed and think that, you know, but like, it's starting like the positivity of it all is really starting to come in waves. And it comes in the most wildest times when I'm really being down on myself lately. I've been like, no, fuck that. You're rocking this shit out. Like, you're really rocking this shit out with what you can. So yeah. Man, you're hitting home for me so hard right now, Clock It. Love that. People always tell me I should start a podcast because when I start talking like this, they relate. But whenever I start talking like this, I just feel like people think that I'm like looking for attention when I wish I could show y'all I really don't care about like the past. It's just a part of me, so it has to be said. But sometimes there are people who relate to it and they say that, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Hope this helps someone. Hope I'm not being too annoying. Hope this isn't purposeless. That's exactly what I was thinking. That has to be a sign. Like, that is like I was gonna do it on YouTube but post like 10-minute clips on here and then hopefully lead more people because I have YouTube videos right now. I haven't been on YouTube in years though. It's really all about starting up again. Like, I have the platforms. I promise y'all. This is not new to me. Like, I have screenshots that I used to have a huge following on Vine too. Like, I was followed by Gotzam Zoe, Jay Versace, and Tony Romiti. Lame, I get it, but I remember. Like, this is not new to me. This is true to me. Oh, fuck you. Seriously. Anyway, and I've been on YouTube since like 2014, just posting like mediocre shit. And like, even just posting videos on here, like, something has just been so haltering, you know what I mean? It just is so hard to start. I don't know why. But hopefully we get there, I promise, before the end of this year. Hopefully. Because I've got ideas. I've got crazy ideas with no energy to execute them. Yes. Yes. I never had waves. Well, I mean, I had waves when you would never have known. Like, when I was in, like, high school. Why would I bite my fucking nail right now? Why would I? Habit is a damn thing, isn't it? Habits are the worstest. Is your mammy? Answer me that. I don't think it looked wavy. I think it was just curly. Me literally about to go check so I can see if it looked wavy. No, it just looked curly. Probably from the angles y'all seen me in. I don't know, but when I first cut it, I feel like, damn, I'm so pissed my damn septum fell out. It's okay, I got more jewelry on the way. I'm gonna make sure this motherfucker don't fall out again. And I put that on my heart and fucking soul. I promise you that it's not going nowhere this time. Because I don't know how this shit keeps happening. It's a real tragedy. Okay. Literally same. I don't know. I wake up one day, both of the balls are on, went to work, came back, took a picture. And the whole thing was out of my nose. I said, what the fuck? How did that happen? I don't know. And it happens every single time, no matter how tight it is. I'm starting to think, universe just don't want me to be sexy. I'm just out here trying to be sexy, crazy, cool. And they just won't let me. They're trying to make me boring and docile and shit. So what y'all at the hospital staff after evidence. Oh my god, here's the funniest shit ever. That baby would have to go. I would never in my life. Oh my god, here's the funniest shit ever. That baby would have to go. I would never in my life. God, here's the funniest shit ever. That baby would have to go. I would never in my life. God, here's the funniest shit ever. Ever. And I was like, oh, that's dedication, because I would never in my life, when I put this on everything I love, I would never in my life put any type of piercing out of my face for a job. They would have to work with it. I once did cut my hair when it was real long because it was dyed half green, half black, and the job as a front desk clerk at a hotel, they wouldn't allow it, obviously, and I didn't have time to re-dye it because I had started like in 2 days, so I had just cut it all off and just did like this. But that's the most I would ever do. Like, I would never take out any piercings for a job. Ever. I kind of don't know how I got the one I have now, because I feel like I'm the only one in there with, like, doing what I do. I know I'm extremely private about my job, but, like, doing what I do with, like, all these piercings. But also, these motherfuckers ain't stopping me. I obviously do what I do well, because they don't care. Just in case. And you know what I would have told them? Let me know if the fucking baby starts malfunctioning. That's when I'll take the shit out. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me, like, huh? But maybe it would be wise, just as, like, proper protocol, like, if there's any women out there who does have, like, piercings in your face or wherever, and you're gonna have a baby, buy some rubber jewelry replacements, you know what I mean? The clear ones. They have rubber jewelry replacements for every piercing that you could need, and put them in there. And I feel like they shouldn't have no problem with it. Hello, how are you? Another transform, bro. What's up, man? How are you? Hope you're doing well. I should have told them no, but it was my first, so I was panicking. No, no, I'm panicking. No, don't panic. No, I am. Because I'm going to lose my job. Thank you guys for the follow. I appreciate that. If I was, they didn't tell me that. Maybe to not make you stress out and put more stress on the baby throughout labor. But also, if I was at risk for like hemorrhaging or emergency C-section or tearing or anything like that, I would want at least a family member to know or something. Like, damn, what if they try to donate my organs if I pass without my permission? I've seen it happen a lot with women of color. They almost never tell them that they're at risk, never tell them that they're hemorrhaging after they give birth. Mother dies, father is usually left with the child, and they expect, sometimes they ask the parents, and sometimes they just do what they want with the woman's body and will donate organs if they want to. That's what I have been told, and what I've read online. So I think all women should just be safe, you know? I think what is super important, and I've spoken about it on my Twitter because I'm very vocal on there, is that I need women of color, not just black women, all women of color to look back into our roots of home birthing, especially throughout these next 4 years. And just in general, like just in life in general, I think it's one of the most beautiful experiences, situations, and I think that it has a lot of benefits for the baby, for the experience, and for the mother. Home births are nothing new. In fact, a lot of your rich people or a lot of your wealthy people actually do prefer them. Home births were much more normalized in the early 2000s, but somehow has lost its way throughout time and the changes of everything. But doctors are kind of like cops, especially for people of color. So protect yourself. Love and light. From a feminist man to you. For fuck's sake, thank God it fell, because I hate these damn things. Yeah. Another thing that is really healthy is for women of color to keep their placentas. Even if you're not going to use it for anything ever, please consider keeping your placenta and donating it to another woman of color. So many health benefits. You don't know it a lot, but when you don't keep your placenta, it's probably unknowingly donated to somebody else in the hospital, which is like, okay, but like also you deserve to be aware with what happens with your body and the complete health benefits that are being taken from your baby and usually given to someone else. Because you're because most women are simply not educated on it. I wish that a lot of nurses would educate women on the afterbirth process, and how, there's still so much you can do after birth to help the baby grow and things within the first 2 weeks, and how much the placenta is a huge, huge part and benefit of that. But not a lot of people are educated, and nurses are not required to tell anybody anything. So, yeah. If I could just place that into your little brains right now, I would like to do that. Any women. I mean, yeah, any women, but also the reason why I am. Women of color are known to have more. How can I put this without TikTok flagging me? When people of color produce more benefit. What is the way I can say this? Life's been hard on TikTok after the 13th, y'all. Sorry. I've been watching everything I say. I think people are understanding what I'm saying. All women, you should want to keep your placenta and donate it. But the reason why I am so hyper focused on people of color is because we are targeted a lot more for the things that our body can do that maybe other people can't. It's been a long time of my people being opened up, dissected, taken apart, put on display in museums because of what we have more of what maybe other people may TikTok may not have. I'm not saying it's a fact. There's no misinformation. So when there are a lot of little babies of color in the ICU that may not get that first chance of that colored placenta, because usually they'll give it to another that they feel may deserve it more. It's important for me to ask women to donate them to other women of color who are struggling, maybe as well. But also all women. Help another woman out. Be a girl's girl, you know? Girls, girl, watch out for your girls. That's a real song by Sailor. Crazy cracks. I've been really into stretching lately. It's so important. Daily stretching, so important. You never know the difference it makes until you start stretching. I know it may sound stupid, but stretch. Crack like a glue stick. I would do anything. I would do anything to be held by my neck and my feet and just have someone yank my whole body just the opposite way. Just go like this. I genuinely feel like that would just do everything I needed to do. But I wish they could do that without the repercussions of Final Endgame. I don't think otherworldly is a word. I think it's outworldly, but I'm sorry. Maybe it is a word. improperly used in this sentence. I wish I wasn't hyperfixated on grammar. I got that tism. Because it makes me seem like a dickhead whenever I do it, and I'm really not trying to be. It's just I can't help it. It's in the Oxford Dictionary. Cool. I have this reoccurring thought of rinsing my brain in cold water. That would do wonders. Why cold water? I don't like the thought of that, actually. I can actually think about... No! Never mind. I don't want to think about it. I'm a person... if y'all think about... I just learned, actually, earlier this year that not everybody can do this. When you guys think about something, can you see it in your head? Like, if I said blue car, are you seeing a blue car right now? If I say apple, can you visualize an apple right now? Or is it just nothing? I can see it. And so whenever somebody says something to me, my brain automatically pictures it in my mind, and I can't stand the thought of rinsing your brain off. Because the textures would be absolutely awful. Yes, my husband and I talked about this last week. He can't, I can. It's interesting to think about. It really is. Because I also once went down a rabbit hole of how some people do not have a conscience. Like, there are literal people, like, I was once talking to this guy who was telling me that, like, he was talking and he was like, "Why are you looking at me like that?" And I was like, "Nothing, I'm just thinking about what you're saying." He was like, "What do you mean?" And he like genuinely didn't understand what I was like saying. I'm like I'm processing it. So like I'm like an active thinker. And he's like an active thinker. And I was like, "So when I'm talking to you, right? Aren't you like thinking about the next thing that you're about to say? Like, aren't you processing what I'm saying and then you're thinking about what you're going to say after that?" And he's like, "No, I just kind of say whatever I need to say." And so I Googled it. That's a fucking thing. It's basically people who don't have a conscience. Like, they don't think about their actions before they do it. They don't think about their words before they do it. They physically can't. There's nothing there. It's a vague. It's a very vague thing. Like, it's kind of like a go with the flow, boom, 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 rapid. And I think that's so odd to me. Like, you don't think about what you're going to say before you do it. You don't prepare, like, nothing. It's very odd. An inner monologue. That's kind of the same thing that I'm talking about. Like, it's... But it goes deeper, though. When you get down the rabbit hole of, like, the mental part of it all. These people are more likely to commit crimes. Unconsciously, these people are more susceptible to go into psychosis. It's very, like, I don't know, interesting. I think for a long time my brother was the same exact way and we never realized it. He's now in jail for natural life for murder, but that he did when he was 18. So this is why doctors are important for your children. But going down that rabbit hole, I was like on YouTube for like maybe a whole week, looking into that, and also the difference between psychopaths and sociopaths, just because psychopathy went down into a small umbrella under the term of the whole no conscious, no inner monologue, da 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 da. And just seeing like so many similar things that we would deal with, like with him growing up, and it was just like so weird how you actually could save a person if you just paid attention to them. That's why I love like people watching. I'm just like such a nosy Nancy. Like I will psychoanalyze anything I can. Like I pay so much attention to everything, sometimes it does damage to me. An overthinker, maybe some would say. I don't care. Keeps me sane. Do you have autism? What are you asking people questions like that for? If somebody wants to openly say they may have something on the spectrum, then maybe they will say it. But I don't think anybody needs to be asking anybody about their mental health. Just let somebody blurt it out. I am a person who does not answer questions about anything. I will randomly drop bits and pieces of my life at random moments, and it's your job to pick it up and piece it together. If you don't, you don't. Good morning, I'm doing good. How are you? I'm about to end this and let my phone charge. I appreciate everyone's kindness, support, love, and care today. I extremely appreciate the people who helped me. Hope that everybody has a good Tuesday, man. I've got to run some errands, go to a doctor's appointment today. So that's fun. Yeah. Stay safe, guys. Enjoy yourselves. Be kind to others. Do fun shit. Break shit. Raise. Yeah. Stay safe, guys. Enjoy yourselves. Be kind to others. Do fun shit. Break shit.